Alright, let's go. No, 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 no. I said alright at the start of the episode again. Okay. You know what? How about I say, literally anything else? How about I say okie dokie? That sounds good to me. I say okie dokie, everyone. It's time to play your favorite game. And by play, I mean watch me play. Gonna go into this zone, go up here, and a lot of the fun of Metroid is the exploration, but it is also fun to kind of to see how quickly and efficiently you can get through the game, which is kind of what I'm doing right now. Is there an item here? No. Like, because I've played through this before, I don't really need to explore certain places. So now we get the ice beam, and we can freeze enemies. So there's certain enemies that we can't kill, but we can freeze. I failed to show that off earlier. There were these like floating guys that you couldn't hurt. They would just go doink whenever you hit them. So this door is actually a super missile door, I think. But we don't have super missiles yet. It's interesting that they use a super missile door to block you off instead of just making it gray, because normally they just make doors gray. This area is one of my favorites graphically because it just looks so unique. Like, it's just a bunch of weird bubbles, biological bubbles that are just here. Like, look at this. And it looks so good. It doesn't just look like square blocks that you're walking on. Like, there's depth to this. I'm standing behind this part in front of my legs. Okay, enough of that. I have to hit these guys with my ice beam in order to get to the next area. I'm in the next area now. I have to hit this guy with the ice beam. This section is just a lot of, hey, look, you have an ice beam now. Nothing really exciting. So now I think we go back to Brinstar, and let's see, where do we go? Kraid. We go to Kraid. And from Kraid to Kraid. That little symbol means that we're gonna go fight Kraid, basically. Yeah, Kraid is another area that I really like in this game. Like the area is titled Kraid, but like the boss of the area is named Kraid too, which is kind of weird. That's like if the US was named Obama when Obama was the president. I don't know. It's just kind of weird to me. Welcome to Obama. There's a secret item right here. I'm just gonna grab. Let me up. There we go. Not a secret item, but a hidden item. Because the item is not secret. It is a common item, even though it's an upgrade. Oops. Let me just check this room. See what it's all about. Okay, it's the hey, you shouldn't be here room. And this is the room I was already in. Let's go down here instead. Shoot this guy. And these little things, oh, it's gone. These little things, let me shoot this. These things right here, I don't even know what they are. They're very frustrating because they just bounce you. Like, they don't deal damage when you step on them, they just make you fall backwards. I don't know what's up with them. I don't know what they are. They must be, I don't know if they're mechanical or biological. There's some. So yes, now we will continue. Go up here. Oh, and so normally we couldn't get out, but now we can because we can freeze these guys. As long as I wall jump a little bit. I don't know if it actually required you to wall jump or if I was just being not good at the game, but whatever. Sometimes in levels there's like there's breakable walls in random places like that, but this time there was not. Also, these enemies that spawn here are kind of farms for power-ups. or for items if you ever need more items. What is the word? Because I keep saying power-ups and items, but like there's upgrades, that's a good word. These drop items, but upgrades are the things that are like, increase your missile capacity or whatever. Kill this guy. Keep forgetting I have ledge grab, I can just use that. Oh god, okay. Maybe not there. I don't get these spiky blue things. I really don't know what they are. I'm sure there's like seeing them as a 3D model would be kind of disgusting. I don't know if maybe there's concept art of them. But I really have no idea what they are. Like they're just little balls with spikes on them, like little tan balls with spikes on them. I don't know, they're weird. Let's just get out of here. I'm taking so much damage from these little tan balls. Ooh. There's like a really cool secret that I might show off. But you have to get some other items in order to do it first. So I won't even worry you talking about it. Now go to this next area. Shoot this thing. Am I going the right way? Yeah, okay. Maybe regen my health real quick. Yeah, so right now the game is pretty easy, I guess. I don't understand this. Like, what is up with this hole? I always thought when I was little, like, there must be a secret here or something, but there never was. This is an energy tank. I'm just gonna try to get it real quick. Let's see. Got it. Awesome. Okay, so now I have slightly more health than intended. And that's the fun of Metroid games, in my opinion, or part of the fun is just trying to get stuff before the game wants you to. Because it does a lot of showing you, like, hey, there's an item here. Isn't that interesting? I bet it'd be nice if you could get it. Too bad you don't have the item for it. But a lot of the time you actually just can get it, and it feels like you're breaking the game, but they probably knew about it and are allowing it. So I like that aspect a lot. Alright, so we get out of here. I'm sorry if you can hear my controller clicking. Whenever I'm in loading screens, I idly tap, so I'll try and not do that. Got some missile tanks. Yeah, this area's design is also super cool, and the music is really good. This is probably my favorite track in the game, just because, I don't know, it's very good. The area is Kraid, so if you actually want to go look it up and hear it, look up like Metroid Zero Mission Kraid theme. It's probably... I keep trying to wall jump off of these, but I don't need to. I can grab. So down here is a little launcher that we can use to launch ourselves. And as you may have noticed, the game did another, hey, haha, there might be an item here maybe you could get. So we're gonna get that and go back to the launchy boy. It's not wasting too much time, so I'm fine with just doing it again. Alright, so now we get to climb up this thing, and actually after this is a fun boss, or upcoming is a fun boss. Hello, weird bug thing. I wish I was Samus and unafraid of bugs. It's too bad I'm me and scared of bugs. Especially flying ones. Like, I'm fine with like a little beetle. Like, a beetle is walking around and not doing anything wrong, not breaking any laws, then like whatever. But as soon as I see a beetle who's not minding his own business and instead is flying about, I am scared. It frightens me. Anyway, this is... Oh, okay, yeah. So we bomb this. Actually, we just roll into it, and we have now powered up this little rail system. So when we jump on it, we attach to it and traverse across the lava pool. Next we have a save room in which we save. And after this save room, it's a nice little surprise. We get to this area we couldn't access before. I'm not sure what the purpose of this room is. I don't think there's any secrets or anything. But there is, in this room, a very fun little dude. Let's see. Why isn't he here? There we go. It's a boss. This boss is very easy. He just leans to one of the sides, and you go to the other side and shoot him a bunch. And he raises the lava. And then once he's done, he goes rah and tries to get you, but you just keep holding RB and pressing the attack button. A lot of the bosses are actually, well, this boss is probably one of the easiest, which makes sense. He's at the very start. But like bosses like I think the challenge of bosses in this game are generally just from platforming, rather than can you shoot them good. Like it's mostly about your movement rather than, oh god. It's more about movement than anything else, especially like the mother brain fight. And I think that's cool. I like that dynamic of, it's more about how skilled you are at movement than it is about how good you are at aiming. Although aiming does come into it, and that's kind of just because of the movement is the aiming is reliant on your movement. So, did we get anything from that boss? I don't remember. No. Okay, I think all we did for that boss was enable these little rails. So now, in fact, I think I could have skipped that boss. But whatever, I don't want to skip the boss. We got some power-ups and stuff over there, so. Now we can go back here, kill these bugs, because they're bugs. Is there any time that there's a bug in a video game that you shan't kill? Because I don't think so. Let me know in the comments below if there's a bug that you shan't kill in a video game. Yeah, I just cut myself off there. Can't do this area yet. There's an energy thing at the end of that, except you can't get to it without super run. I don't actually remember what the ability is called, so I'm gonna call it super run. Without super run, you cannot get to that item. You get chased by bugs and you fall off your zipline thingy. Just no good. Oh god. Okay, whoops, I forgot about this. Yeah, so the game is now incorporating elements of shoot while on the zipline. Very advanced techniques, of course. There is something very strange in this area. Let me just get through this real quick. I like the look of these guys. I get nostalgia from these guys too. I don't know why, but I just do. I didn't realize I would be so far away from the thing that I wanted to show you now because there's a locked door behind me. But anyway, yes, so the thing I wanted to show you that is weird is for some reason this area has a lava place that goes away. Like it is lava, but then it stops being lava, and I don't know why. Like, I think this area is required, so I don't know why it's just like... It seems a little bit like somebody might get stuck. There's an area in Metroid Fusion that that happens to a lot of people. At least it happened to me, I think. And I know I saw a Video Game Donkey video where he had the same issue. But basically you had to break a glass thing by oh gosh, okay. What item is this? What am I doing all this for? It's okay, I'm not gonna do this. So what you would do is you would go into these little spots right here and break those, but I'm not gonna do that because that's just like 5 missiles, and I don't want to spend the time getting 5 missiles. Doing all that to get 5 missiles. What was I saying? I was saying something about Metroid Fusion. There's a level where you're supposed to use your like super bomb to get to like to the next area, but it's not obvious at all, so like you can get stuck there. And there's also another area in Metroid Fusion where you just need to spam your power bomb or your ball. You have to spam your bomb just like on the ground in the room, but it has to be at a really precise spot for some reason. Like if you're not like right on top of it, then it doesn't work. So if you can end up thinking that you bombed every location, but actually you didn't, and it was right there all along. We're gonna go in here. Nice little map room. I don't know, I bet that screen has some cool stuff on it, but I'm not seeing anything. We got crate map data. So this is the level. It still doesn't show us how to get down there. And I think I actually walked past the way to get down there, now that I think about it. So maybe I'm just gonna run over there real quick, because I think I just totally missed the way I was supposed to go. So we're gonna, because there was a hole in the ground that was obviously meant to pique the player's curiosity that I ran over because I thought, oh, maybe I don't need this yet, but I think I do. So I'm just gonna head over there, walk through these areas that I decided to not deal with. Sorry, everybody, I just didn't want to deal with you, especially not little green goblins. Here we go. Yeah, so this takes us to a different place. This takes us closer to the boss area. I don't know if I think if I didn't just turn around and go back here, I probably would have had to take the long way and come back here again the way I came. So that would have been kind of annoying. So this is another instance of, oh haha, there's a block that you cannot break. You need an item for that. So we get an unknown item. We can break these blocks now. The only downside, like, to this being part of the game is that it kind of makes item rooms a little less exciting, like ability rooms, when you see it, because you're like, oh cool, I got a new ability, and it turns out to be just a little thing that's useful for one section of the game. I do need missiles, I'm kind of low. And another thing is, for a while when I would play this as a kid, I never really used the missiles for like normal enemies, but they're actually pretty useful, and I think a lot of the enemies, like, they intended for you to use missiles on, like these enemies here, because they die in 1 or 2 hits with the missile. But like if you use the beam, then it's not really all that effective. I think I might be low on missiles for the Kraid boss fight, and there was a hole in the ground there. I'm gonna go back to it, so I think the game wants me to do it again, because Kraid is beneath us. Oh, he is, and I would love to show him the cool things that I've learned on this planet, such as I found Ice Beam, and I found Rocket. Alright, so there are these doors, and they give you items. I might be low on missiles for this fight, but that's okay. There's a cool little cutscene, and of course every boss fight there are ways that you can get your items back, like that. I actually might have to sit here and do this for a little bit to get enough missiles. And this one has stages, so you actually like, as you damage him, he does new stuff. So I think I'm just gonna do this while he's on his easy stage. Because it takes quite a few missiles to actually kill him. Basically you just have to shoot his eye and then shoot him in the mouth. You can use your beam if you charge it, but it's not really efficient. I think I have enough missiles now, so I'm just gonna start shooting. Okay, yeah, so now he's changed color. And this is what I meant by a lot of the bosses being about movement rather than... don't hit me. Being about movement rather than just like, can you hit him? Because, you know, you're constantly being hit by different stuff while also having to precisely hit a certain spot on the boss. And you know, there's stuff like this. Like, the environment is changing all around you and you just have to cope with it. And this boss, it wasn't too hard. I had enough resources to beat him, but other bosses later on, I will not have as much ease when I'm underprepared like I was for this one. So we'll just have to see where that goes. Anyway, grab these things, head down here, and we get the fun upgrade. Speed booster. This lets you run through walls when it turns on. I'm gonna recharge my stuff here real quick. Yes, fully restored. So now, if I go from here and just run, then I can run through this wall and run through these enemies and run through nothing because there's a door there. So I'm gonna kill these enemies and just build up that speed again. Hopefully there will be no enemies to stop me. Okay. So yeah, that was the power-up that we got here, and I think it leads us to... I actually don't know where it allows us to go to next. I'm kind of cheating. I'm just wall jumping off of these walls instead of actually doing what it probably wants you to do. Where does this go? Oh, this is a... Well, I might as well take a look here. This lava's gonna deal damage, but whatever. Oh, cool. Oh no, there's something. There's one missile tank. Good enough, I suppose. Okay, jump over this. Get in here, shoot the bugs, because no bugs allowed. It is simply no flying bugs allowed. I'm okay with the little guys, but if you fly, you die.